Good morning, good evening, and good in-betweening, everyone. My name is Zinx, and another video in this series of map callouts, videos, guides, things, stuff for Overwatch, and we're on Watchpoint Gibraltar here. Starting from attack point side, we're going to come out of spawn. Now, a running theme throughout this entire map, more so than other maps, is that the entire map is pretty much divided into lower and upper sections. There are, in every single area, in every single room, there are areas above where you're going to be pushing the payload. Okay, so the most notable areas in this first area where you're going to be defending are the cliffside, that room there, its roof, the bridge, and then that area up there, as sometimes Torbjorns can set up turrets inside those stairs. So, when you're coming across here, the obviously the most notifiable identifier, just like from the Hollywood map, is this building's blue. So we're going to call this blue. Blue 1, blue 2. That's what the general naming convention. Blue 1, blue 2, and then, you know, blue stairs is that area inside there. To the side here, it really depends what you want to call it. We tend to call it cliff. So you can call it cliff, side, or even long if you want, since it's the only other long way around to where you need to get to go. To where you need to, what? And so we generally call it cliff. We just call it cliff, and cliff means that entire stretch along there. You can say cliff near or cliff far if they're down that way, or near your door if you're attacking. Then we have bridge, obviously, so you can have the sort of, you know, stairs running there, everything that's bridge. These are bridge stairs. Following main, we run into what I call heaven. Now, a running theme in say, Counter-Strike, as well as a lot of high-up places where people perch often and, you know, wait for others, we call it heaven. This entire stretch, I call heaven up here. So you have bridge stairs running up to heaven, cliff stairs, and heaven stairs, okay? So heaven's gonna sort of encompass this entire area, including these 2 points up here, because heaven matters. This area matters while you're pushing the payload around this corner. As soon as you get it under through tunnel into this area, heaven will mean these areas more so. So it's you know, you can use them interchangeably once you get further in the point. Through here we have hardware. Obviously called hardware because there's a whole bunch of hardware in here. You can call it server mainframe if you want. I'm not that into role-playing. Here you have what I call window stairs. Now, the reason I call window stairs is because this room over here at the top corner is somewhere where they like to put teleporters or where snipers like to keep safe. It's the only room here with a window. So I'm going to quickly go back to tunnel so we can attack this from the other end. So when you're pushing the payload along main past bridge and heaven on this side, you go into tunnel. Now tunnel has tunnel med pack to the right over here, and tunnel stairs, which lead up to a room which has heaven stairs leading up to heaven. Stairway to heaven? No. So when you get into this room, it's like a big cave. It resembles a giant cavern. You have cave med pack, or cave med, and stairs med. Stairs med can refer to this room if there's like a Torbjorn or Bastion set up there waiting for someone to come along. But you run into this issue with the up and down or upper and lower theme of the entire map, because you have 4 doors to look out for, where people could be, you know, firing rockets at you, or snipers could be chilling. And it's a bit tough to know which ones to talk about. Now, you could use fork door for this one, maybe box door for that one, but those are left sort of meaningless. Unfortunately, if you're attacking or defending, you're just going to have to use your left and right senses. But you can continue the naming convention of 1 and 2, meaning first level and second level. So if I'm attacking, I can say left 1, left 2, right 2, or right 1. And this, because these ledges, and most of the time the convention of there being an upper level continue throughout most of the map, you're going to be doing the same. If I say left stairs, you know, there might be someone in here, but most of the time it'll be left 1, left 2, or right 1, right 2, if there's somebody up on that ledge. Now, this area, which is not open for me right now, but it can be traversed later on if I unlock this point, and you can call that tunnel. Just as the other tunnel won't be needing much calling this late into the game, and if it is, you will be specific anyway. You can run through tunnels under here to get through that door. This area, next to main, is an area I like to call side. I generally call any extended piece of the map that goes off main, that doesn't really have much purpose other than being able to get from one section to another without having to run through the middle of the map, generally call it side. It's a pretty simple naming convention. If I see a Reaper going here, I could say Reaper side, and then if he pops out at the top here, and I'm attacking facing that way, I'll just say right 2. And then people know that they're on the right 2 ledge. And they might come back here, but we know they're on the second level and they could drop down. It's at least, the point is to have some sort of communication for your teammate. Now let's follow along main here. We go under what's called plane. Now plane, you can say plane roof or you can say plane inside. It's not much of a difference, but you know, you need to know whether they're on or in the plane anyway. Another bridge, and we get left 1 and left 2 again. Now this can get confusing once you get to this point because often there's a tough charge, but as long as you just keep left and right in your senses, you should be okay. There's unfortunately not much to signify every entrance in this map right now. So once we capture point B, we can move through the left here, left 1. And we see we enter into another outside sort of cliff area. Now, from this point, anything that refers to the left side or anything that refers to the outside side, I can call cliff. Following main, through those doors, following main, we see cliff stairs, because they face outwards. These I call garage, and these I call doubles. Doubles leads through that door into double stairs, which leads to heaven. This room to the left here I call pipes. Pipes leads to cliff stairs, or cliff box, because there's a box around the corner here. Right there. And on the right, I just call this right 1. So you can say right 1 close, right 1 near, or right 1 close, right 1 far, because it depends on where the point is, because you need to know where they're coming from. And obviously, at the top we have bridge. As soon as you get to around this point, a lot of that stuff starts, or heaven starts meaning a little more, and this side, because whatever's coming through their spawn point here is easily seen unless it jumps up like a Pharaoh or like a Genji or something. And whatever comes through this spawn point can very easily get through right side and get behind onto heaven. So unfortunately, with a lot of this map, you got to be using your common sense. There's not a lot of quick, specific callouts. Certain things like garage and doubles and heaven can help you a little bit, but most of the time you have to keep your left-right senses going because this is a map that people can easily ambush you at from all sides. So, thanks for watching, everyone. I really hope this helped you in some way. We'll be doing probably Anubis next or something. But anyway, I'll be bringing out more of these videos over the weekend and into next week, and I really need to get those cupboards done. But thanks for watching. Give it a like if it did help you. Make sure to share it with your friends if you are going to use some of these naming conventions. It does help to get the team onto the same page. Share it with anyone else if you'd like to do me a favor, because it really helps. Subscribe for more Overwatch content. So, until next time, I've been Zinx, you've been the internet. Get on the damn point.